The Daystar story began in the spring of 1983. Joni and I had just gotten married about 6 months before. We were on our first trip together to the Holy Land. One morning, I stood on the Mount of Olives praying, and there God placed a new vision in my heart. I remember thinking it was unexpected. It would mean a career change for me, and it would only be made possible by the efforts of countless others along the way. This vision was to reach as many people as possible through television. Joni and I returned home and quickly began building our very first station in Montgomery, Alabama. We were young and excited and a little nervous too. We pulled together everything we had, used all of our savings, borrowed money from our parents. We even took out all of our furniture from our house to create the first TV studio set. We laid it all on the line, but we knew this was what the Lord required of us. And soon we would find that this was only just the beginning. In 1985, Joni and I launched our first TV station, 45 Alive, in Montgomery, Alabama. But in just a few short years, God led us from our humble beginnings to Dallas, Texas, in order to launch the Daystar television network. Beginning with just 3 TV stations, Daystar soon grew to over 60 TV stations in America, with 42 of those in the top 50 television markets. And now, Daystar can be viewed in about 80 million households in the United States alone, and over 525 million households worldwide, going into over 200 countries via satellite and cable. More importantly, as we've reached into the households across this globe, we're experiencing firsthand God reaching into the lives of His people in need. In Germany, a nation still affected by Marxism and struggling to find a spiritual identity, Daystar is on all 3 of the country's largest cable platforms and seeing lives changed every day.
Our youth need encouragement, and Daystar is able to provide that.
In Hong Kong, the gateway to China, and one of the most densely populated areas on the planet, you'll find Daystar in the heart of it all, with broadcast on the 2 largest cable systems there.
Praise the Lord for all that Daystar is doing.
And in Israel, the place where this story all began, Daystar has become the first Christian television network ever licensed by the nation of Israel for broadcast on both satellite and cable across the whole of Israel.
Thank you, Marcus and Joni. Having these programs in my home has really created a foundation for my faith.
However, there is still much more waiting to be done in people's lives. Another healing waiting to be seen. Another salvation waiting to happen. And another chapter waiting to be told. Join us in continuing the story of Daystar and experience how this beautiful story will unfold.